We are joined by Tony Leister from the Oakity Rotary Club, and in our post-Matthew celebration, we have great news. One of the biggest events in the Low Country is still taking place. We are Low Country strong, and Polo for Charity is still going on.
It's on. This Sunday, October 23rd, gates open at noon, match starts at 2. Everybody's on board, and we're looking forward to get going and having a lot of fun.
Now, why did you all decide to continue the event? So many things have canceled.
Well, I mean, it's our commitment. This is our primary fundraiser for the year, and as long as everybody's on board and the players are on board, we're going forward.
And you know, health problems, life problems, everything is still happens whether or not we have a hurricane, right?
Besides, everybody's going to need a break anyway. Let's get out and have some fun.
You know what, that is absolutely it. We need some levity, and this is a wonderful opportunity to just get back out there, be outdoors, and have some fun.
I'm afraid to say it, but it looks like the weather's going to be great.
Did all of your sponsors stay in?
Yeah, everybody's still on board.
That's huge. I mean, that just shows the epitome of this area. Everybody just stays in and walks together through tragedy and through good times. Now, what charities are going to see the benefits of this?
Well, I've been advised by our board of directors that the proceeds from our silent auction are going to be given to hurricane relief here for the Low Country. And our primary sponsor is our Moss Creek Marines. These are retired Marine veterans that obtain and train service dogs for wounded veterans returning from service.
That is such a great program. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, yeah, I mean, these guys realize the needs that these returning veterans have, from service, and they're not being met. So, this service dog program gives these guys a life.
It does indeed, and I think that just to mention trauma, I mean, it's, understanding what a veteran has been through, and just in light of the recent hurricane that we all had here, we experienced some trauma, and people are having trouble just getting back into life. And so I think that's kind of similar to, I mean, not to the extent that a veteran faces it, but just trying to get back into life, that being able to do that.
Yeah, it's huge, and these guys are great guys.
So tell us a little bit about the ticket sales and how we can come to the event and when and where.
Well, tickets are available on the island at BB&T on the south end, and BB&T off the island on Burnt Church Road, and Markel's Gift Shop in Bluffton. Or you can buy them at the gate. They're $15 if you buy them in advance, $20 at the gate. And as I said, the gates open at noon, so get there early. We're expecting a big crowd.
Oh, there's going to be a big crowd. And so Rotary is all about service. And how does this tie into the community, and what's coming up next for the Rotary? Well,
I mean, this also funds local programs that we do here, Happy Feet, to make sure kids returning to school have shoes. And some of this money will go to international water projects in Central America through the International Foundation.
And this has been a long time that you've been part of this.
I've been a member of the club for 10 years. I've went to the Polo match, and when I found out that this Rotary Club sponsored it, I joined.
That's very cool. And what does it take to put on an event of this magnitude? I mean, this is a big deal.
There's a lot of details, and of course this little storm setback didn't help it.
It's just wee storm.
But yeah, and we're in the final stages of that now, so it's all hands on deck this week, but we're going to be ready to go.
And is it like one of those, since it's such a big event, is it right after it ends you start planning for the next year?
You have to.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps our patrons and sponsors coming back, because we've got a really great group of folks that really support this in the community.
Indeed, and the event itself is consistent and so much fun. So folks, the 23rd of October, get your tickets. Check out the Polo for Charity event that's going to be held at Rose Hill, and even though they sustained some damage, the field's
ready to go.
Ready to go. So come on out for Polo for Charity. And Tony, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks, Carrie.